There's been a lot going on. And I'm making this video because I want to let you guys know, first of all, that I am shifting more so from. To, mm, okay. Sorry, my mom was asking me for a favor. So yeah, I'm kind of shifting out of tarot content into, I guess, manifestation content. But what I'm really shifting into is transformation content, guys, because I've been on a ride in these last few months, and I feel that I need to share what I'm learning um, as I go with you guys. And the thing I want to talk about in this video, and I know you see a lot of videos, this is what's keeping you stuck. This is what's keeping you stuck. And I want to talk about this. This is a personal experience because I have been going hard, with manifestation practices and all of this stuff. And I came to realize something. A lot of what's keeping you stuck, right? It goes beyond, looking to the 3D for the answers and all that. It's making a decision, guys. And I know y'all hear that, but I mean, it's truly making a decision, because a lot of times what we're doing is we're like, I want this thing, but inside I'm not really deciding that this is what I want. A lot of us are riding the fence. We're still clinging to the old self, the old story, the old circumstance, in case this new desire doesn't work out, right? And that is riding the fence. Some of you are having trouble because, like, you don't even know what you want to manifest, or you do know what you want to manifest, but you're scared to make the decision to manifest it. Okay, for fear of disappointment, for fear of letting go or sacrificing something else. I had a situation in my personal life in the last few months that I'm not going to go too far into detail, but let's just say is a very traumatic, very serious, very extreme situation that I'm pretty sure most of you won't even encounter in this lifetime. And I hope you never do. And in that situation, I was wanting to manifest this one outcome, but because of how extreme it was for the human mind to, you know, um, to imagine this thing, being able to change. I mean, anything can change. So I don't want to discourage anybody. Nothing's too big, okay? Like I said, this is extreme that most people will never have to deal with, okay? Um, and so it became such a mental torture of me wanting to manifest this thing so badly, and going back in between, like, but can it really? And we all have that issue with whatever we're manifesting. But in this case, it came down to I had to choose, like, between this mental torture that I was going through. And at first, I kept trying to let it go and, like, okay, I need to leave this alone. And then I would be racked with, like, this guilt or feeling like I was giving up on myself, something like that. Anyway, I realized the torture was coming from the fact that I was not deciding mentally, like, either this thing is going to turn out the way I want or it's not, right? And I realized it was coming from a fear. Well, if I keep going with it, and what if it doesn't? But what if I give up and I don't get it, right? And that's the thing that a lot of you are facing with your manifestation. You're saying you want this thing, but are you truly making a decision that you're going to have it? And, in my case, it was best for me to decide, that this is something that I can't pour energy into anymore. And it went on a deeper level because I started looking at where it was coming from, right? My motivation as to why I needed this thing to change or why I wanted to manifest it in the first place. So, like, for example, guys, if you want a business or you want to be wealthy, but, a lot of us look at, well, what do I need to do to make that happen? But the first decision starts is I'm going to be wealthy. And sometimes you're fearful to make that decision and stick to it because it's like, well, what if it doesn't happen? Or, whatever. Or maybe you're afraid to give up your job. You're afraid to actually start the business if that's, your route, because you don't have to have a specific route to manifest wealth. But yeah, a lot of times you're getting stuck because you're not truly making the decision that I'm going to have this and this is what is going to happen. And I have actually started writing out or crafting like a step by step deeper process of this, what I'm talking about, as probably like a course or something to that effect. But I just wanted to leave you with this, and you need to truly ask yourself, because if you're not actually choosing what it is you're going to have, then you're just really sitting complacent in your old circumstances and hoping that maybe it'll happen. You know what I mean? Like, you have to make the decision. So I just want to leave you guys with that. Bye.